welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, featuring this week for the first time Lee Simpson, another product of the Comedy Store Players Academy of Improvisation, Extemporized Humour and Related Studies. Jan Ravens, who learned her comedy on the streets of Liverpool and in the colleges of Cambridge. Tony Slattery, who learnt everything he knows on Clive Anderson Talks Back. And Mike McShane, who comes from the home of American comedy, America. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. The first game we play is called Authors. If you'd like to all step forward, please. Each of the contestants has come along with an author in mind, and they're going to tell a story, each of them using their own chosen author. So, Lee, which author have you gone for?
T.E. Lawrence.
T.E. Lawrence. Yeah. Right, well, points already for avoiding D.H. Lawrence and keeping away from Lady Chatterley. So it's Lawrence of Arabia. Jan Ravens?
The Duchess of York, who's recently written a children's book.
Has she really? Oh, good.
Which is marvellous.
Giving some extra publicity, so that's good of you. Tony?
A package holiday brochure.
Nice. Yes. Always the academic subject for you, isn't it? And Mike?
Joseph Wambaugh, a hard-bitten police novelist.
Ah, right, yes. I've read him, seen his films. Yes, we need a title for this story that they're going to tell. Can anyone think of one? No, so it's a story with no title. Come along, I must just press you on this.
By the riverbank.
By the riverbank. Can we put something by the riverbank? Give more of a plot to it. What was that like?
Dap by the riverbank.
A dap? A dap? A duck by the river. Oh, right. A dap. It's a duck or a dab chick, I think he means. A dab chick, which is a type of duck. So a dab chick by the riverbank meets a speech therapist. So, okay. All right, that's the story. Dab chick by the riverbank meets a speech therapist. Away you go, Lee.
It was the fourth day in the desert of Ala Akahara. Our camels were dead. We were walking with their carcasses on our backs. We walked for miles and miles and miles. In the distance, we heard flowing water. Ah, it must be the river Spleen, we all cried.
Oh God, it's really difficult trying to think of this bit. Down by this river thing, it was out in the country like any perfectly normal person would be, not in the town where you get all those sort of prolls and scum and wakes and working class people. And anyway, we met this dab chick called Jeremy. And Jeremy is wearing a purple and white spotty ribbon in his hair. Like I do, it's a sort of in joke which nobody else will understand. But anyway, me and Andy think it's funny.
And fun is certainly one of the things you'll be having at the International Dab Chick Hotel and Leisure Complex. Yes, look over those spreading river views with plenty of things to do in the evening as you dance the night away to the Organo Dickhead Chorus.
The Organo Dickhead Chorus was playing loud and fast by the river Spleen. Detective Mallard from Precinct 12, the Wild Waterfowl Division, was sucking on a gin and tonic, trying to drown his sorrows. He let in 3 crack-dealing Mallards go, and he was going to catch hell in the detective's office next week.
Detective Mallard grabbed me by the throat, took me to a corner and beat me severely. As the pain coursed through my body, I felt a kind of pleasure come over me.
This is the same sort of pleasure that one feels when one learns to ride helicopters, which, you know, although one only really does to keep in with one's husband, one really does love it. And
Helicopter noise is one thing you won't be getting because each room is fully double-glazed with tea and coffee making facilities.
Which came as a slight relief, because the hangover he had the next morning was pounding against his head and making his beak bleed.
Okay, thank you very much. That's a very good... This is very difficult to score, so I'll give X points to everybody and work it out later. Now we come to a round called That'll Be Charlie Now. In this, Mike McShane will be playing a character called Charlie, but the other 3 will be on first. If you'd like to come ready on, they'll be just improvising a scene, describing their missing friend Charlie, and they'll be describing him with odd quirks, no doubt. And when Mike finally comes in at the sound of my doorbell, then he'll have to display all those characteristics. Makes sense, doesn't it? No. But can we have a situation, please, for them to be improvising in? Maybe a place of work where they're missing a workmate.
Hotel reception.
Hotel reception, that's very good. Very good indeed. So when Charlie actually gets here, he's got to pick up some keys to take to a guest. So away you go.
There we are, Mr. Johnson, room 33. That's complete with revolving B-Day. Thank you.
Hotel Draylon International, how can I help you, please?
Where's Charlie? Where's Charlie?
I don't know. He said he'd popping out for a packet of cigarettes. His
Yes.
smoking is getting terrible. He's up to 147 a day now.
Last time I saw him, he was going to the doctor about the postulating purulent sore on his nose.
Oh, dear. Does he still expose himself to women?
Well, he did to me last time I saw him.
And now he does it to men as well.
Oh, that's awful. And do you know the funniest habit he's developed
that?
is spitting in people's ear and then sucking it out.
Really?
I've heard that he grabs hold of men's nipples and twists them.
And women's.
Ooh, that'll be Charlie now.
Charlie now.
Hello, Charlie.
Hello, Charlie.
How's it going? Room service! Listen, Alan. You got any matches?
Yes.
You got any matches on you?
There's some
Now,
matches,
thank you very
yes,
much.
please.
Yeah!
Yes.
Charlie! How did the visit to the doctors go, Charlie?
Well, they said it's starting to drain, which is fine. Good morning, Mrs. Havisham. Here's your keys and here's your lunch. No, you're not a man. But you are! Yes!
I'm glad I'm standing here, Charlie.
Listen, I want to talk to you for a second. Ted, come over here. I was wondering...
Let's handle that. Thank you very much. Sorry to stop you, that's going so well. 9 points each. Now we come to a game called Film Dubbing. This is for Jan and Tony. If you'd like to come forward where you can see the monitor. And you have to provide a new soundtrack to a film from which the soundtrack has been removed. But can you do it in the situation of two people on their honeymoon? And add it just as soon as the film comes along, which I actually think will be coming along in a couple of seconds now.
Darling! What are you doing? Don't do that. It's...
What?
But what are you
Why
doing?
did you make me wear
Oh,
this hideous...
You know why. Where are the batteries? Let's get on with it.
Not you. I've got this hideous growth at the side of my face, right? I'm feeling a bit embarrassed.
Oh, don't be silly. I've got a hideous growth down here. You just can't see it.
There it is. It's really funny.
He's kind of cute, isn't he? And I especially married below my class so that I could, well, take advantage of his
Did
sexually...
you last shave?
No, I've used Imac. Did you know I'm a homosexual?
You're going to be all horrible and bristly when we go to bed.
No, I'm just going to flay him alive and then get into his suit and then we'll get down some real friction.
I'll get a horrible kissing rash on my chin and everybody will
Hey,
know...
come back!
No, everybody will know what they've been doing.
No!
I don't want to.
No, look, I've got an enormous one and something's... Look at me.
Wait, look, here, try one of these.
It'll never fit. What am I...
It's a little aphrodisiac sort of a fruit thing, and it...
Oh, I know where the fruit
your
side...
eyes away, stop-
Like to...
stop
Oh,
it,
no, I
stop
want...
it.
No, get your hands off me! Get your hands off me,
Oh,
she's...
my God, what's he doing now? Get him off!
All right, take me. I don't want her after all.
Oh, so this is the terrible secret they all told me.
Yes, normally we do just an extract of the film. For that one, we did the whole one. So there you are, 10 points each. Very good. Now we come to a bonus game for Mike McShane, and he's going to make up a song on the subject, well, of subject of something you're going to suggest now, please. So can you think of an everyday household object that Mike can make up a song about? A sink plunger, right. So must be something you can do on that. Now we need a style of singing, a style of song. Oh, hang on, we're at hundreds. What was that? Motown, I heard there, so that's... I could have made up anything there, I suppose, but there was definitely a Motown. A style of Motown. Where you go.
I'm a plumber, and you know I've got a sink that's so clogged up that algae grows out of it. I got my plunger and I plunge, lean forward and I lunge, and I clean out every bit. Oh, 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 I love my plunger. It's my favorite tool. I love my plunger, and I'm no fool. treasure they can love and take home.
Well, Senan give you a lot of points for avoiding it becoming disgusting. So, so double points for Mike there, 1,001 to him. Now we come to a game called World's Worst. This features all 4 contestants. They have to step forward onto the World's Worst step, and they have to come up with many different examples of the world's worst thing to say or do. I don't think this would be a very good idea, when making love. So away you go. I'll buzz when I've got the idea of your suggestion, and away you go now.
No, it doesn't matter, really. It's fine. Honestly, no, I really don't mind, honestly.
You stay there, I'm going in!
I really like...
I've heard you're really, really good and you know every trick in the book and you're going to be really, really brilliant, yeah?
What's that?
No, don't worry.
No, you stay there. I've got someone to join us. Come on.
Women? Orgasm? Can't be bothered.
No, it's usually only sort of 2 hours. I mean, it really doesn't take that long. I mean, compared to lots of women I know.
I think you'll find I've got an unusual technique.
Just 1 second, let me just unzip my fly.
I think I won't hear any more of those. So while I work out the points of that round, you take a break from all this and get sold things. See you after the break. Bye. Welcome back. I'm just in mid-preparation here, but welcome back with the news that there are 5 points awarded to somebody for that last game, but I'm not saying who. Now we come to a round called Props. They divide into pairs again for this. First of all, Lee and Mike. I'm going to give you this item, and you have to come up with as many different ways of using that in the time possible. I think this is the other one, or this may have just been put here for my benefit, I don't know. For Tony and Jan. And as I buzz between the 2 pairs, you have to come up with many different ways of using that as well. So, starting off with you, Lee and Mike.
I'm off duty, give me the nuts.
Slobbity bobbly.
After I was born, I didn't want it cut off.
No, really, it's champion on boating holidays, really. You just sort of have to empty it every day, but it's really quite all right.
I've been losing a lot of weight. I think I have worms.
I find a smile helps, don't you?
It's a geranium.
Hello, I'm Terry the Skag. Welcome to my forest.
Hello, I'm Sue Lawley.
Okay, thank you very much. That's another very good question of props. Thank you. Right. Yes, a lot of points on that, though. Deduction there against Jan and Tony for being rude about Sue Lawley. Of course, I want to get on Desert Island Disc one day. So let's move on to a game called Rap. This features all 4 of them, so I'd like to step forward ready to rap. You all know what a rap is. I hope the contestants do. And can we have a subject for the rap? A profession? What sort of...
Obstetrician.
Banking.
Oh, banking. I'd like a nice wide-ranging one. Obstetrician's a bit limited. No, I've settled on banking now. Banking, though I don't think there are many rhymes for banking. But never mind. Let's hope we don't use them. And we start with Lee on this one. As soon as the drum beat comes in, take it away, Lee.
Working in a bank has made me a wreck. I keep bouncing things, especially bounce checks. I haven't had a good day since I worked at this bank. To pass the time, I just have to do a crossword puzzle. I try to do things that help pass the time, but the man doesn't like me. He doesn't like my rhyme, so I said to him, you can stuff your job. He said, get out of my bank. You always were a slob.
When you're choosing a bank to go to, it's really hard to find the best. Which are the ones that are in South Africa, the ones from which we have to disinvest?
Banking is a subject close to my heart. Me and my current account are never far apart. You go to the manager on closer inspection. He's really dishy. It gives me an erection.
Man has the morals of a German shepherd.
Move on. Let's move on from
Sperm Bank! That's what I run! I have to admit, it's a lot of fun. The customers always come in real glad, and when they leave, you know they're sad. I like deposits, but most of all, when the shop's closed down, I can make a withdrawal.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. Well, I think that's some of the best raps ever there, and indeed some of the worst. So I won't give any points there to avoid embarrassing people. So we now come to a game called Party Quirks, and this features Tony Slattery as the host of a party, and the other three are each guests at the party if they look at the envelope, which is in front of each of them. In the envelope, they've been allocated a strange quirk or way of behaving, and they've got to improvise in that way, and Tony has to guess who or what they are. Couldn't be easier. So Tony, if you'd like to come forward, the others go around there ready to come in at the sound of the doorbell. So, Tony, are you improvising away there at the party, all right?
Yes, I am. Right. Where's my bloody furniture gone? Oh, never mind. It'll just have to be a sort of warehouse party. Oh, that's my first guess. Hello, Lee. Come on
Hello,
in.
Tony. No, sorry. Hello, No. Hello, Tony.
Yes, that's fine. Yes, you're going to be a wacko guest tonight, aren't you? Oh, help yourself to some food or something.
Thanks very much.
Calling nervous disorder, obviously. Hello, Jan, come on in.
Hello, this is the front exit here, and the back exit is over there. Would you like a drink?
Yes, please, thank you.
A little snack?
Yes, I'll have a little snack, thank you.
Right, okay, there you are.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Yes. Yes. Not a
Hello.
Is Tony going to talk like this all the while? Is he? Fine, no, that's all right if he wants to. That's
Excuse me, sir, is there a problem?
Is she going to give that now? Is that now?
Is there a problem, sir? Would you mind sitting down?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you do that
No,
for me?
I wouldn't.
Just sit down for me. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
I'll be back in a moment. Here's my other guest. Hello, Mike, come on in.
Why, hi, Tony.
Oh, hello.
How good to see you again.
Yes.
And who is this?
Well, I think that's a temperamental actor auditioning for a part, or...
So that'll do, yes.
Yes.
It's very good. He was this is a rehearsal.
Yes, in rehearsal,
Very good.
yes.
Well, can I help myself to the hors d'oeuvre table?
Yes, you-
I've been at the diet camp for a couple of weeks, and now I'm here. I promise that I'll never starve again. I'll never starve again.
You're not, yes, you're not Elizabeth Taylor, are you?
That bitch.
Well,
It's a little hot for you here, sir. Would you care to go into the air-conditioned section?
yes,
here?
Jan's a terribly helpful air hostess.
Air hostess, very good, yes. Excellent.
It's a little hot in here. Wow, it's just downright like Atlanta.
Yes, it's awful, sort of in Tennessee Williams' place.
Yes,
isn't
no.
it?
Where's Rhett at?
Red, oh, Scarlett O'Hara.
Scarlett O'Hara. Yeah, well done, Tony. And with Mike making it so difficult for you there, you still managed to get it, I don't know. So, half a point to Tony and 55 to everybody else. So now we come to a game called American Musical. This features all four contestants just making up a musical on the spot based on the life of somebody here in the studio audience with the assistance of Richard Vranch at the piano. So I'm just going to find that somebody whose life can be featured in this American musical. The lady here in the blue dress. Can I just inquire a little bit into your life? Not too much. Can I ask your name, first of all?
Joan.
Joan. Right. Can you tell me something you like doing?
Swimming.
Swimming. Jolly good. Swimming. Is there somewhere you've been on holiday, and not a country necessarily, but sort of a place you've been to or type of activity?
Yes, northern Italy.
Northern Italy.
Yes.
Doing what there?
Walking in the mountains.
Walking in the mountains. Oh, that's great. No, it is. Walking in the mountains is better than falling over the mountains. Anyway, and something that you don't like doing.
Putting out the weeds in the garden.
Oh, right. OK, so it's pulling out weeds in the garden, walking in northern Italy, and swimming. Away you go now.
Mom, look, I'm dog paddling.
Oh, that's lovely, darling. I'm so pleased your daddy taught you to swim before he died.
I want to drown. I didn't know that carrying me up the stairs would break his back.
Paddle hard, keep paddling, just paddle hard. You couldn't have known what you did to Daddy. You're only a little pig-did daddy.
I'll keep paddling hard.
Come
Paddling
to
hard.
me, paddling hard to Mama.
Mama, I love you.
They think I'm dead, but I'm not. I'm in northern Italy walking over the mountains. I escaped them. I hated them both. And now I traipse over fields, over hills, over mountains. I climb the crags and pick the flowers, and I'm happy.
Come on, darling, let's step out of the pool now.
Sometimes I feel so good walking through the wood. The birds and the trees and the flowers on the ground, and I just feel so sound. I feel so good. Hold on. Those aren't birds. That's my wife and my son. Oh my God, they followed me here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carlos. I'm the mad gardener. You may think I come from northern Italy, but in fact I come from Totnes. What I like to do every day to send me merry on me way is go round the garden pulling up weeds. That's the type of chap I am.
He's a yanker and a wanker. He's a yanker of the weeds. Yank the weeds.
Very good. Excellent, and I see that topping up the points, the winner this week is Lee Simpson. So well done, Lee. And the prize for winning is to read the credits in a style of my choosing, and for Lee, I'd like you to do it in a Shakespearean style. So it just remains for me to thank Lee Simpson, Jan Ravens, Tony Slattery, Mike McShane, Richard Ranch at the piano. This is me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
And lo, those who have taken part in this week's Line Incidentally Way are devised and compiled by Dan Patterson and Lord Mark Liverson of Southampton, starring Clive Anderson, the lord of great codpiece and other such things, improvised by Richard Branch. What a fine fellow he was, and though he tickled my backseat and camera was racing. And lo, the vision mixture, forsooth, was Martin Coates, and lo, the forsooth was forsooth floor manager as well. And the costume designer forsooked himself into death by the production by Kathy Cosgrove, and production secretary did herself to be with her production secretary. And the research Jane Beggar was bigger than all the biggers that I have ever seen in this fair land of England. And this fair Chris Poole did direct it, for he is a fine good fellow, and the producer Dan Patterson, aye, that he's a man, Richard III and all that good stuff, and